All right. We have all new content is wrapped up. That was the directive that we got from our administration, is that we could not have new content after the 15th, which is Friday. So there will be no new content, but there will be a final test. The final test will come out on Monday. I was thinking it would be Friday, but it's going to be Monday. So that final test will be the last thing that goes on your grade, and you will have until Friday to complete it. So goal is to get everything wrapped up by the 22nd. So if you're behind, tackle stuff, get her done. You can put online school to bed if you hurry. Get her done. Okay, so I kind of broke this down, and basically what I did is I took their numbers. They said, okay, there are, I want to say 7 strands, and each strand they gave it a number value. So the final test is worth 70 points. 6 of those points come from strand 1. So strand 1 included metrics and conversions and body planes and directional terms. So as we go through this, I'm going to be talking about what's kind of expected of you. Your assignment is to answer these questions. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. The acronym in my mind stands for Killer Hippos Die by Drinking Chocolate Milk. But if there was a different acronym, like something about King Henry doing stuff, I don't remember it. If it worked for your brain, go ahead and use it. And why do we need to switch? Answer this conversion question. If you know this, we just have to go from here to here. What plane dissects the body into left and right halves or parts, because we could have it here or here. And what directional term means toward the midline. So each slide will give you some questions from that strand, and I want you to answer it on the assignment. So I don't need to read all of these to you because I know you know how to read. Okay. Second strand makes up 13 of the 70 points, and it includes the units that are bones, muscles, and skin. These are the questions that you need to answer for this. So I put in my favorite bone, and put in the Hickey muscle. What are the sweat glands called? And where does hematopoiesis take place? There's never been a year where that's not a question. So I hope that's hammered home. That's skeletal. Okay, strand 3 constitutes 14 of the 70 points. So this included the cardiovascular, the respiratory, and the immune systems. And for this, I want you to draw and label the 60-second heart. So bird, circle, circle, bird, give that bird a hat, all that stuff. Okay, what's the name of the windpipe for the respiratory system? And for kicks and giggles, because we watched the video, what does the spleen do? Kicks and giggles. Okay, strand 4 included the nervous system, the special senses, and the endocrine systems. It constitutes 11 of the 70 points. So for this one, I wanted you to draw and label a neuron and include those different structures. What's the scientific name for the eardrum? And that should say gland. I'm going to just get out of this for a second because I fixed. So going to this little puppy, I brought home my ear because there should be toys when I have this job. Okay, so remember, sound comes in, bounces around here, and eventually we'll hit up against this little guy. So I want you to give me the scientific name for this eardrum for one of the questions. So the ear, since we can't play with it in class anymore. Okay, and then what gland releases growth hormone and oxytocin? Strand 5 included the digestive and urinary systems, and I would like you to answer the functions of the digestive system as well as which organs produce urine. 10 out of 70 of those points. Strand 6 was reproduction. I'm going to ask you where sperm go to mature, and then what structure takes the egg from the ovary and transports it to the uterus. So that's reproduction. It had its own little strand. And then the final strand, 7 out of the 70 points, is aspects of healthcare. And this one, I got a lot of people that came back and were like, I don't remember the history of medicine. These are the people you need to remember. So I want you to match them up. There were a lot more than this, but these were the ones you need to remember. Okay, so pause it if you need to. And then in 7, continued, we talked about insurance, we talked about specific types of insurance, and there were careers. So I just picked one of the careers, and I need you to answer these. So, guys, that's everything for intro. I hope you've had a good time, and I just really hope that this has been a good experience for you. So I want you to answer a couple of last questions for this assignment. What did you enjoy about Intro to Health Science? And sorry that Corona happened. That wasn't very fun. And then how can I make this class better? It is, it's something very, teaching is important to me. And I feel like in my philosophy is if you connect with the content and the kids, then it can be magical. And the better I can connect with the next group, I just want to just continually improve. So give me some good suggestions, and tests will be on Monday.